What up? What it do? Thank you for tuning into my channel. I'm Erica Shay, and everything I do in my own way. So I want you to myself, I can't help it. Oh my. Hey lovely, what it do? I'm Erica Shay. Welcome to my channel where everything I do in my own way. Now, I fell off the bandwagon a little bit with Vlogmas, okay? I knew it was going to be challenging to try to edit and post every day with me going back to work throughout the week. But here we are. I don't know which vlog this is going to be for Vlogmas, but I still do my daily vlogs and then I post them when I can. Other than that, how y'all doing? Good. It is a Friday, and right now I'm off, so I'm prepping dinner for basically the whole weekend to just have little things here and there to make sure there is something. If we make little meals throughout the weekend, then that's cool. But we have like a whole chicken, so I'm going to make that. It's been in a brine for a couple days, so I'm going to take it out the brine. I'm going to season it real well, and then I'm going to put it in the oven. And I made some pasta salad like 2 days ago that we're just, that we just eat for like little snack here and there, or just to pair it with something that any type of protein or anything like that. So that's how we like to cook in our household. So the pasta salad is probably going to be in a different vlog because it's already made. I already have some fresh green beans, so I already like plucked off the ends and everything like that. And then I washed them in a baking soda solution, dried them. They just been sitting overnight. And I'm going to flash boil them to get them a little soft, and then I'm going to season them up and then put them in the oven to be oven roasted. And I have some brown rice already in the rice cooker. So brown rice takes about 45 minutes to an hour. So I just use some chicken broth in that, a little bit of water, some sea salt, pepper, and parsley. That's it. And then after it's done, I'm going to just add a little bit of butter after it's finished cooking. Okay, so earlier in the week we had whole chicken that we made shredded tacos with, but we kept like the carcass of it. So I'm taking the pieces of the carcass and I'm going to make some bone broth from that to be able to use for if I need it in the green beans, if I need it in, or if I need it inside the chicken, whatever, just to have. I always like to have, like whenever I make a big type of meal or we make a big type of meal, we like to make some kind of stock, like whether it be chicken stock or it be veggie stock. So I'm making that right now, and I'm about to just show y'all that process because I don't know what else is in store for the rest of the day because it's already in the evening time. It's already after 5 o'clock. So we already basically have dinner made for today, but I just want to prepare stuff for the weekend just to get on the ball, on a roll, you know what I mean? So that I'm not cooking all day long, all weekend long. Alright, so just stay tuned for that. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Let's see. You see my spot, Mom? See my spot, Mom? So I have the water boiling here. I'm gonna add some more water. Yeah. This is the chicken carcass I'm gonna go ahead and put in there. So I'm gonna let that go to a boil, let that do its thing. I'm gonna add in a bay leaf too. Throwing 2 cloves of garlic. Go ahead and throw in there rosemary, thyme, and tarragon. And I'm just throw it in there to give that extra little flavor. And then I'm gonna turn this heat down and let it simmer for a little bit. So you already see that color already popping through. And I don't need to add any seasonings because that chicken was well seasoned. Now I'm going to start adding my seasonings into this bowl to mix all together for the roasted chicken. Salt, ground black pepper, teaspoon of cumin, onion powder, thyme, tablespoon of thyme, Jamaican jerk seasoning, garlic powder, I'm going to do 1.5 tablespoons of that, paprika, add a little bit of lemon pepper, add some parsley flakes in here. Alright, so I have red onion, some garlic cloves, some carrots, celery, and I have some red and green peppers. I'm going to chop all these up And then I'm going to stuff the I'm gonna stuff the chicken with all of this so it can add even more flavor. So here's all the vegetables. I'm gonna go ahead and stuff it in there first. Alright, so I put it in the oven at 450. I'm going to do that 450 for 30 minutes, and then I'm going to turn it down and put it in there for another 30 to 45 minutes after that's done. So right now I'm going to just clean up a little bit, and then I'm going to go ahead and start. I'm going to do a flash boil of the green beans. The brown rice is already done. I'm going to do a flash boil of the green beans, and yeah, I'll come back. I don't have any flour to make a gravy. So what I'm going to do is just make the string beans or the green beans inside of the chicken broth that I made, and just have it like still have some loose juices in there, and so that can just be, I could pour that over the chicken like when it's cut up and it's on a plate and everything, to kind of replace the gravy because I don't have flour to make gravy. So yeah, that's what we're about to do. We're about to boil the green beans inside of the chicken broth. I added a little bit more water. I'm going to put the peppers, onions, and garlic in there first. Let that boil for about a minute or two, and then introduce the green beans into the pot. Add a little bit of vinegar, just a teeny bit, not too much. I'm going to add in these green beans. So I'm going to just let those cook down, put the lid on, let it cook down a little bit, and then I'll add in seasonings. Everything is doing its thing. The green beans are coming to a boil, and they are softening up. I'm going to make a smoothie for my kids and get them a snack real quick for the time being while dinner is still being prepared. I got some mango chunks, some cauliflower. I got some yogurt. I'm gonna use some almond milk. So we got some yogurt here. We have some almond milk, some kiwi to put in there. Just a nice little smoothie. So while when I was making the damn smoothie, my green beans was burning at the bottom. So I changed that pan out, and I still have my green beans. So I can go ahead and put them in a saute pan and just season them up in there. They still good to go. And then I'm just going to take the rest that I salvaged and make it do what it do. You know, we don't cry over spilled milk. We still got some green beans here. And then plus the chicken, I just checked the chicken. I poked holes in it, and then I poured some of the chicken stock over top of it. Let that do its thing. And it has enough juice at the bottom that will be enough juice just to like be dripping over everything. Throw in a little bit of water. A little more, mix that around, and then just put the top on and let this simmer for a little bit, just so the seasonings can be all good to go, because the beans are already cooked. They're already nice and soft. They still have some texture to them, so I don't have to do much extra. I'm gonna just go ahead and put them on real low. Here's the chicken. It's not quite done yet. Add a little bit of honey on there to have like a nice little sweet glaze to it, because it's very flavorful, very savory. So I just want to add a little bit of honey, just a little bit, just a very little, a tad bit on the top. Let that crust up a little bit. We're gonna put it back in there. Alright, so I cleaned up the kitchen. While all the food is resting and finishing, I'm going to do Hip Hop Fit. After that, I'm just going to add some protein powder to my smoothie that I made. We're going to get cleaned up, shower, and all that good stuff. Make plates. We're going to eat, get settled for the night, get the showers and everything out of the way. Sit down and watch a movie and just enjoy the family for the rest of the night. This might be the end of the vlog. So, in case it is, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to become one of my lovelies. I really do appreciate y'all for subscribing. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all the support.
What you mean? Hop on 95.